And good morning, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're well, and I do hope you're keeping safe. And welcome to Skyrim SE, and this is just a brief video about the survival mechanics of cold, fatigue, and hunger. Now, the general items, let's have a look, shall we? I have got some mods that make my life easier. However, armor wise, as you can see, my warmth rating is 146. Now 15 of that is because I'm a Khajiit, because a Khajiit gets plus 15 because they got fur, a Nord plus 20, and an Orc plus 10. However, I will still freeze to death. Now, the most warmth you can get to, I believe, is 231. That's the number that is bandied around a lot. Now, oh, what did I do? Did I just throw something away? No, it's a chicken. So, what have we got? What did I do? Oh, I put on leather armor. Hold on, that's silly. There you go. So we're on 146. Now, if I was to get myself a torch, there you go. And we have a look now. A torch will give me 50 onto my warmth. So as you can see, we're now up to 196. Now, the torch can be offset as well, because if you add fire salts to food, there are several recipes, you can get an extra 25 points. Now, those 25 points on the normal game is really all you can hope for, to be honest. And, well, if I was to walk around as I am now, you will see up the top left by the that there is a cold symbol. And that's because it's very chilly and cold here. If I was to go up further, I would definitely freeze. Now, I don't want to go too far down here because there is a bear. And I don't want to get into any fights or anything. That's not what I'm here for. Let's just head over this way and stand on the cliff. Now, there are things like flame cloak. Do not go swimming in cold water. If you can avoid it, don't do it. Flame cloak will stop you dying or freezing to death. But cold water will just do you in really quickly. And you can now see that my health is being affected by the cold. And you can actually see the ends of the bars are getting darker in colour. And even with, we are now what, a 196, I'm still getting cold. Now, if I was to, hang on, I'm going to add, what does that give me? That gives me 17. That, all right, so this puts me up to 225, which is as if I had taken a warm meal. And as you'll see, my health bar will still go down. Now, I have added things to help me survive the cold, because I don't really believe anyone would live here. The guards would all be dead. They'd all be frozen to death. Because if you think a shift outdoors would even be a few hours, not good. Now, how do you warm up? Well, you can make a camp. At most blacksmiths, you need wood and leather. It's weighs 9 pounds, and it's something you put down, and then you've used it. You can't reuse it. However, it can have a fire there, so it might warm you up, which is good. Because if I stood next to a fire, I would get warmer. If I went indoors, I would be warmer. And very often you'll see on the top left, it will say something like, the air is less chilly, or the air is warmer, those sorts of things. But as you can see, the armor I have on has the same warmth rating as fur. So however you want to look at it, I'm not doing well. And I would... Now, I probably, like this, could make my way up to Azura. Is it there? I think it's... no, her shrine. Because it's... You have to come up and round, don't you? And I could probably get to Azura's shrine before I died. I wouldn't want to, though. So Winterhold is a place you go, but they don't have a carriage. So if you are here, you're going to have to run out, because that's the only way you're going to get out of here, unless you have fast travel enabled. Now, that brings me on to several points. Mod-wise, as you can see, I have got face masks, which warm you. I've got cloaks, which warm you. And, excuse me, I've also got mods that the effects that food have, there are 2 spells that I can get, I believe, from Winterhold that will provide me with a warmth rating. Oh, here we go. That's the last. Let's just get in here. No, had to happen, didn't it, really?
Come on in.
I don't want to be fighting a dragon.
Take a seat,
Anyway, let's put your... Thank you. Right. Now, if I stand next to the fire, you'll see the symbol glowing. That means I'm warming up. That means my health will come back. There you go. But as I said, I've got 2 spells that I can get that will have the same effect of a warming food. So that will give me a warmth boost, but also it will reduce the cold affecting my body, because they are 2 separate issues in survival.
Are you referring to your other customers?
Nope. Okay.
No, everything is quite
Anything else on the food? Right, now. Fatigue, no, hunger. Unfortunately, there's no numeric value for it. I think if I went here and looked at my my stamina is 94. So the way I look at it is that green bit is 94. So I should have about 150. So if I was to eat, let's have a look, shall we? Baked potatoes, 18. I don't want to do those. No, 18, 20, 22, 32, 40, 58, 66, 76. You see, that doesn't make a lot of difference to it, which is really weird, because it should be... Oh, how are we up to? See, I'm up to 109. I'm still trying to get my head around this. And it is 18 points of hunger, which is what it is. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's 90 points. So according to that, the hunger is a multiplier of how hungry you are. That would make sense, actually. So from that point of view, that's roughly... yeah, you've actually got to eat for hunger probably twice what it would be. So let's have a look at a salmon steak. That should do it. Okay, and I should... But now I'm satisfied. Bear in mind that the hunger on satisfied will come down really quick. So I like to go to well-fed. Now, on the opposite side of the coin, you've got your magicka, and honestly, you're just going to have to sleep, because there's no Nuka-Colas or anything you can do to get rid of that. So it's just managing that. But I don't think that's a problem. Stick to a normal time scale, and when you are out traveling, travel between 6 and 6, because the weather turns after those times, because it's deemed to be night time. So if you are traveling, certainly from cold, etc., do that. Yeah, I hope that answers some questions. I have to say that Skyrim was a game that was not designed for survival mode, because there are quests, for instance, where you go from one side of the map to the other, but then you have to go back, and then you have to go back again. Now, in, say, Fallout, for instance, or any of those type games, you go to point A, then you come back and you're finished. With this, there are numerous quests where you have to go point A, B, and it's just not designed for it. So I have added a mod that lets me fast travel, but I'm going to use it sparingly for those sorts of quests. You know, if I go to Winterhold, I'm still going to have to run out of Winterhold. There you go, that's me. So I think, I hope that's helpful about the cold. It's far from a perfect system, but it is the system we have. So, what can I say? Huge thank you to all who have watched. I do hope you're enjoying. Between now and my next vid, please take care, keep safe. And as always, if you are unfortunate enough to be not very well, I really do hope... Do you mind? You are as good as you can be as soon as possible. Alright, take care all. See you soon. And if you have any more questions, please let me know. Alright, if I can help, I will. Ta-da for now. Bye.